High up in the clouds, in a soft, fluffy corner of the sky, lived a tiny water drop named Wally. Wally wasn't just any water drop. He was cheerful, curious, and had a very important job. He helped children on Earth stay healthy and happy by keeping them hydrated. Every time a child drank water, Wally and his fellow drops went to work inside their body, giving energy, washing away germs, and helping the brain think clearly. But lately, something troubling had been happening. Wally noticed that more and more kids were ignoring water. They were reaching for colorful juices, fizzy sodas, and sugary drinks. Oh no, Wally sighed one morning, stretching his little arms. Don't they know how powerful plain water is? Determined to make a difference, Wally got ready for a special mission. He was about to go on his biggest journey yet, to help a young girl named Lina understand the magic of water. With a giggle and a splash, Wally slipped from the sky during a light morning rain and landed inside a shiny blue water bottle sitting on Lina's kitchen table. Lina was 8 years old. She loved painting rainbows, dancing in her socks, and kicking soccer balls with her best friend Max. But lately, Lina hadn't felt like herself. She was tired in the mornings, sleepy after lunch, and grumpy by bedtime. Ugh, Lina groaned as she slowly got dressed for school. Why am I always so tired? Her mom poured her a glass of orange juice and gently said, "Maybe you're just not drinking enough water, sweetie." Lina rolled her eyes. "Juice is fine," she mumbled. Wally, floating quietly inside the water bottle nearby, crossed his little water drop arms. "Juice is nice, but it's not the same," he whispered. "Your body needs me." At school, Lina tried her best to stay awake during math class, but her eyes kept drooping. Her legs felt heavy, and her brain just didn't want to think. At recess, when her friends ran out to play tag, Lina sat on the bench with her head down. She didn't even feel like talking. Inside her backpack, Wally was getting anxious. He wanted to help. So, when Lina pulled out her water bottle at lunch and took a sip out of habit, Wally jumped into action. "Here we go," Wally shouted as he traveled through Lina's body. He raced through her veins, sending energy to her sleepy muscles and cooling down her warm forehead. He reached her brain and gave it a little splash. Suddenly, Lina perked up. She blinked and looked around. "Huh, I feel a little better," she said, surprised. She took another sip. Wally smiled. "That's it. Keep going." For the rest of the afternoon, Lina felt more alert. She raised her hand to answer a science question, passed a spelling quiz, and even ran around a bit at recess. That evening, she told her mom, "I think the water helped me feel better today." Her mom smiled. Water is magic like that. The next day, Lina remembered to put her bottle in her backpack. Between classes, she took little sips. She started feeling more like her old self, creative, energetic, and cheerful. Her best friend, Max, noticed. "You're in a good mood today," he said during art class. "What's your secret?" Lina held up her bottle. "It's this. I've been drinking more water, and I feel amazing." Max shrugged. "I'd rather drink soda," he said, pulling out a can from his lunchbox. Wally, who had been relaxing inside Lina's bottle, raised an eyebrow. "Soda," he muttered. "Yuck, so much sugar, no real help." He wished he could jump over and help Max too, but he needed to wait. During gym class, the coach had the kids run laps. Lina zipped around the field, full of energy. Max, however, struggled to keep up. He huffed and puffed and finally sat down, rubbing his side. "I feel dizzy," he said. Lina walked over and offered him her water. "Just try it," she said. Max hesitated, then took a few gulps. His eyes widened. "Whoa, that feels better." Wally, now on a surprise ride through Max's system, laughed with excitement. "I'm in. Let's clean things up in here." From that moment, Max was convinced. The next day, he brought his own bottle. He and Lina decided to make it fun. They put stickers on their bottles and gave them names.